This here's a trapping video, but I didn't catch anything. But we got some results from my new homemade bobcat bait with the ranch dressing and the liquid smoke and the glycerin and the vodka. Frankly, I put it in every set I got. I wanted to see if it worked. I got a little critter messing with me. I'm not after little critters, I'm after big critters, and I know they like it because I've used it before. But we'll catch him. If you want to see what they done to me, just follow me along. Here's some of the parts that you don't see about trapping. My trap pan's right about there. This bone was hid up underneath this grass, but it was up here. So something came in this way and dug all that out. Now, for whatever reason, excuse me, I don't know what that reason would be. There's another hole right in here somewhere with some scent in it, and it just seemed to ignore it, and it rained so hard I can't tell what done this. So I gotta try to figure that critter out. What I'm gonna do right now, because we got a bunch more rain coming, I'm gonna leave it alone. And you come up here, it's foggy, it's raining, it's miserable, it's gonna get cold, might get some snow, but no matter what happens, I gotta be here every day. It's kind of like playing the old game Clue. You have to figure out who done it and catch them. Here's another set. My trap pan is right in there. Something dug right there. Something dug my hole. I know that because that sheep's wool was in that hole. I have to convince these critters out of acres and acres and acres to step on an 1.5 by 2 inch pan. Yeah, it's a big game, but I'll play. I missed another bobcat here a couple days ago. Sure would like to limit out. Just need one more. We'll see. Second set of the day. And here's another one. I got some mouse nest stuff I had in the hole. It is strung around. It is strung around. That was down in the hole. There was 3 holes in this one. Must be a small critter. There's some of my sheep's wool, some mud. That's that homemade bobcat bait that I made. And it looks like it come right through here. My trap pan is right there. So I didn't miss him but much. Ugh. Might have to set a smaller set. These are set for bigger animals, but I'll get him. On to the next one. This one doesn't really look messed with, but I had that blended with more grass. I don't know if the wind blew it off or what. But these little white dots is that tapioca pearl from my bait. And it was down in that hole. Now I got another little hole right over in there. It's just a little tiny punch hole. I don't see any sign of an animal, but I don't know, maybe a bird. That stick wasn't there either. Huh. I reckon we'll see. On to the next one. This set here is all blowed out. It's where I caught one of them bobcats. You can see I got some bobcat turds there. There's a punch hole under it. I got some bobcat turds over there. I got a punch hole under it. And then that big hole right there is what It was just that big hole when I caught the bobcat. But you can see them little tiny balls again, and part of my bait's showing. I ain't supposed to do that, and I didn't. Maybe the rain's flooding that out. I'll have to see. On to the next one. Well, they like that new bait really well. I kind of made it look like it was a set over here, but I put it over here underneath that grass. You can't really tell it. But, that hole was a lot smaller than that, and that bone was in it, and it's all dug out right here, this direction. Some of it fell down in on top of my trap. I'll have to catch this little bait thief maybe in the next one. I gotta redo this. That little piece of wood right there. I can't remember how many animals I caught on it, but it was in a different spot. It's got a hole in the other side of it. I don't want to get too close, but nothing messed with it. It still looks good, so we'll leave it. This is most of my days. Later. Well, the bait thieves were moving last night. Look at that mess. Swinging a miss. But I just punched that with a piece of rebar. I just punched that up under there with a piece of rebar. Something was digging for a while. A lot of people say, oh, coyote rolled in it. That's the first thing they assume. But if I look around here a little bit, that wasn't a big animal. What he's done is he liked that bait. He come in over here and he didn't step on the pan. He's up in there getting him some of that bait, and he thought, that's good. Oh, there's another one. So he laid his belly on the trap. It didn't hurt him. I just didn't catch anything. I'm gonna have to move my trap a little closer or something, catch him, get rid of him. He's following me now, I think. That's a long ways from my last one. That's fun to try to figure out. Hope it ain't a skunk later. This is where I caught another bobcat. Right after that, I caught a possum. He tore it up pretty bad. So my backing's still laying there. It's just that stick. But what I done was took all the duff he tore up, made a walk-through set right there, and nothing bothered it. It did bother it a few times, but I haven't caught anything on the walk-through yet. That's my last set of the day. Bait was took out of all of them but two. I would say the skunks are on the move. We'll see what I catch. I will catch him. Right here's what I started the video on that second bobcat. I was going to do a remake video. I caught a 14-pound boar coon right there. I tried to fix it up the best I could. I pulled the trap. And something came back. I don't know if you can see that or not, but dug one heck of a spot right there. Dug another little spot right there. I still smell that scent, so I didn't put out any scent. I didn't put out any bait. What I did do, and a couple of them, was I took about 1.5 inch stick. I broke off a stick about 1.5 inches long. I stuck it in the ground about 1 inch to where 3/8 of an inch, 1/2 inch was sticking up out of the ground with that sharp end on it, right there where he walked in. And that means he has to come in a different way because he don't want to step on that stick anymore than we do. The smell's still there. He'll come back and see if he gets another free chunk. I'm only putting 1 or 2 1/4-inch chunks of that stuff in there, and a little bit of that ranch dressing juice in there. Of course, it's all mixed together, but they sure like eating it. That's why a lot of people doesn't use bait. But boy, I've caught a lot of animals on it. Coyotes and bobcats too. Them bobcats ate it. Except it was coon meat. This is bobcat meat. I found another bobcat track the other day, and things are everywhere. I just wanted y'all to see. This is most days. Didn't catch anything. I saw stuff. I got a game trail camera on that one up there. I looked at it, and there was a squirrel that pulled that stuff up out of that hole, but he didn't eat it. But, Not from what the camera showed me anyway, but the bait was still there. It was just exposed, so I shoved it back down in the hole. But the rest of them, pretty sure we got a bait thief. We'll catch him, see what he is later. I was looking around for some sign, and there's a little game trail comes in up there. Hard to see, but there's another one right there. I think you can see that one in that tan grass, switchgrass. But there's another trail right there. I looked down it. Something chewed the crap out of that rotten log. And then something chewed the crap out of those two rotten logs, 3. And then if you look around that tree back yonder, they did it again, and it just goes on and on and on. I think I might be dealing with a skunk, I'm not sure. I hate catching them, but hope he stays over this way. I ain't got no traps here. I ain't going to either. Skunks ain't what I'm after. But I don't like skunks. Well, you're a trapper, blah, 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 blah. I'm a dizzy guy, and I'm wobbly. I ain't skinning no skunk. They don't want to see me either. There's one more thing I noticed today that I don't like. Well, I've been noticing it for a little while. Camo boots and camo boot laces. That never used to bother me. And I looked at my boot a while ago, and spiders do a better job. I can't see like I used to. Later.